YouTube. So it's been a minute, only because I'm kind of going through a little bit of things or whatever, but I'm gonna try and make a video today and upload it today. So today is the 10th, so hopefully this will be up by tonight, not tomorrow. Either way, the whole weight loss thing, the reason I didn't update because I screwed up and I caved in and I ate some Subway and some cookies and some other stuff, and I basically been eating actual meals every day instead of what I was supposed to be doing. So I haven't done the banana milk challenge or diet, sorry. I'm gonna try it, I just don't know when like I can actually do it and actually stay on track. I think I have to wait once I start school, because I think once I start school, which is next week, I can actually do it and I should be able to stick to it because I'll be going on Tuesday and Thursday, so I should be good to do it next week. Or maybe I'll start tomorrow again and then try for 4 days, but I don't really know. Honestly, I can't promise anything because I said I was gonna stick to this, give you guys results, let you know if it worked or not. For me, I think it did sort of work when I did do it, because when I drank it, it took me straight to the bathroom, and then after that, I was just kind of using the bathroom quite a bit, and then I lost like 1.5 pounds, but I've also been trying to eat healthy now. I actually went out and bought like a bunch of like Fiber One bars and stuff like that, so that way when I want to snack, I snack on healthy stuff instead of, you know, fattening stuff. Anyways, so today I'm going to be doing a video on, or I just ate salad, and I think there's like lettuce stuck in my braces. 10 things about dating sites that grind my gears or irk me or bother me, or my pet peeves of dating sites, whatever. So number 1 is no picture. Okay, so first off, how do you expect to join a site like Tinder or POF, if you guys know what that is? Anything that's like dating. How do you expect anyone to hit you up if you have no picture? I mean, be honest. Would you click on my profile if I had no picture? Would you click on my YouTube if I had no picture? Wouldn't you wonder, like, who is this person? If I had no videos, no picture, nothing. I just had a description that was like, girl, that's pretty cool. Wouldn't you be like, what? So I never understood why people make profiles and they have no picture. And then you're like, do you have any pictures? And they're like,
oh, well, I can't post them up here because it won't let me, but here's my number, let me text them to you.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get my number. I don't think so. Number 2, too many people in the pictures. So you always have that one guy or gal that takes group pictures all the time. And they have like 2 other people or 4 people behind them, you know, and every single one of their pictures, while you're swiping, going through their pictures, all of them are with them in a group of friends. So the whole time you're like, which one are you? Especially when like it's like 3 guys in every single picture and they're all the same guys, and then you look and then you see one that's like really good looking in all of them, and you're like, oh, I hope it's this one. And then it always ends up being the one on like the far right, the one that you didn't want, and you're like, dang. But you always end up matching with that person. You're like, dang it. So yeah. Number 3, no response. So you match this person on Tinder, and then you literally never talk to each other ever again. Like, they saw you and they're like, okay, she's cute. And you saw him and you were like, oh, swipe right. And then after y'all swiped right together, no messages ever exchanged. And then you'll send a message like, hey, what's up? After like a couple days after they haven't said anything, and still no response. You're like, why do you even have a Twitter? And when did you swipe right on me if you were never gonna talk to me? Number 4 is no description bio. So I don't get it why people do that. They're like, have no bio, no description or anything. So it'll be like Robert 27. You're like, okay, what about Robert? What about him? Oh, and these are normally the guys that have no profile picture either. So you're like, who are you? Number 5, they don't read your bio. So your bio can be like, hey, my name's Kylie, 23. I have 2 kids. I love to fly planes. And one time I went skydiving. Also, my favorite color is blue. And I drive a red Toyota. And then they'll message you like,
hey, do you have any kids? Do you smoke? Have you ever flown a plane? What's the color of your car? What's your favorite color? Do you have a car?
And you're like, why did they even put it in the bio if you weren't gonna read it? Because that's the whole point, is you read it, you see if you like it or not, and then you hit me up. Not you hit me up, you ask me all these dang questions, and then when you go back to look at my profile again, because you're gonna double check pictures, because I know I do that. If somebody message me or something, I'm gonna go back and look at their pictures just to make sure, like, I know who I'm talking to or whatever, and I might do like a double check, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. Number 6, they ask for pictures. Okay, so you have like 10 pictures on your profile, or 6 pictures. 6, to me, as long as you have at least 3 or 4, I think you should be fine. I mean, who needs 10 pictures or 20 pictures? I think 4 pictures is enough. As long as they're each a different photo and a different outfit and a different pose or whatever, I think you should be good. But you have 4 pictures up there and they're like, hey, can you send me a pic? No! Can you just look at my picture? And they're like, well, I need a picture for my contact information, so can you send me a picture? No, I won't, because guess what? Nobody has pictures for your contacts anymore. Really. So if you really want a picture of my contact in your phone, then screenshot the pictures that I already have on there and set it as your contact. I'm not sending you a certain picture for that, because you're just trying to find a way for me to send you a picture of me, and that's so stupid. They ask for your number right away. So you literally just message this guy and he's like, hey, I rarely get on here, you should text me. No, because if you rarely go on there, then why did you match me? Why did you get my number? I know you're probably getting, not my number. I know that you messaged me and you got a response. So therefore, I know that you probably did this with 11 other girls. So how do I know that you rarely use it? Like, I highly doubt that. If you rarely used it, you wouldn't have seen us match. You wouldn't have messaged me as soon as we matched. You would have messaged me days later or a week later and be like, oh, my bad, I never use it. But to message me immediately after we match and you're like, hey, sorry, I rarely use this, we should text. I call BS. That's what I call. Number 8 is they ask for nudes. So basically, you know, you're having a normal conversation. They message you and they're like, the first thing they say is, what's up, sexy? And that's how you know. You know, because once they do that what's up, sexy crap, it's done deal. You already know what they want. Nobody ever says, what's up, sexy? Hey, how you doing? So how about, you know, it's always like that. No one ever says, hey, you're sexy, by the way, and it's something nice. I haven't seen that yet. So if they say, hey, sexy or whatever, they're most likely gonna ask you for nudes, or they want to hook up with you, and well, reject them in a kind way if you want, or beat them down with it. I don't care. But they ask for nudes right away. Like, dude, do you have no respect? Like, if you really want some nudes, people, go on porn sites. It's so easy. Like, no, or just go on Google and type in nude girls and they're all gonna pop up. Trust me. You don't have to go asking random chicks for nudes. There's plenty of them out there. There are even girls out there willing to just do it without you asking. So just pray that you run into one of those. But newsflash, I ain't that one. I would never send a nude to somebody just for the hell of it. I would never send a nude just because they asked me to. Just like earlier I was on You Now and some guy's like, just pull down your dress now. I'm like, what? First of all, I'm not wearing a dress, but what? Like, are you kidding me? And I was like, you're such an idiot. I was like, who does that? And he immediately logged off. So people are so anyways, number 9, be nice then ask for nudes. So this one is kind of piggybacking off the other question I just said, or statement, but it's more of like, they're like, hey beautiful, how you doing? What are you doing tonight? Oh, that's cool. You got any plans this weekend? Oh, that's cool. So you should show me a little something something. And you're like, show you what? You know what I mean. You know what I want to see. And you're like, no, you can kiss my ass. That's what you can do. You can leave me alone. And then they always respond with, whatever, you whore, or something. And they always like totally like go off the limb and like call you all these rude names and stuff. It's so funny. I'm not even gonna lie. And number 10 is a catfish. So I don't understand why people take models' pictures and then pretend to be them on social media. It's like, you're so obvious. Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Sometimes it's rare. Sometimes there are really, really like over attractive people on there and you're like, you can't be real. And they're like, I am. And then they can prove to you. But most of the time, they're not. Most of the time, if they're too good to be true, they're too good to be true and they're not real. Last night, actually, I was just scrolling through Meet Me just to look. And this guy was messaging like on girl stuff or whatever. And he's like, you can sit on my face and do all this other crap. And I clicked on his profile and I was like, and then somebody else commented on like all his pictures and they're like, it's too good to be true. Like, you're way too good looking to be on here. No way. And so I screenshotted the picture and I image reverse searched it and he popped up as a model. It's not even an American model. Like, this guy lives somewhere else, an international model. And of course he has like 300,000 followers on Instagram, and it's like, dude, why? Like, why do people do that? And I actually got catfished by this one chick. This girl messaged me or whatever, and she's like, hey, you're beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And I was having like a normal convo with her, and she kept insisting that I call her. And I was like, why? Like, I don't even know who you are. And she just insisted that we talk on the phone. And I just refused to do so because I don't know you. I don't want to hear your voice because I would hate to, like, I call you or something and then you're actually playing me or something, you know? So I didn't trust it because she only had 3 pictures, but they weren't clear. They looked like they were taken from the internet. I can tell that kind of stuff. And so I reverse searched it and another girl popped up on Pinterest. I actually got a hold of that girl on Instagram and told her everything, and she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I know, right? So me and her actually, she had like a girlfriend or whatever, but it was just the fact that a girl tried to catfish me. Like, come on. And so yeah, that girl was like, let me know the outcome, what happened, you know, thanks for letting me know. And of course, when I let the person know, like, I knew they were a catfish or whatever, and I know the real person, they completely stopped talking to me, haven't heard from them ever again. But yeah, so this wraps up this wonderful video. So yeah, 10 things that irk me. I never understood these dating sites, why people pretend to be other people, why they don't have pictures and stuff. Like, where do you expect to get it? Why did you even make it if you weren't going to comply by the rules? So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you did enjoy it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did like it. I'm gonna try to start posting more again. I just haven't been in the mood for it. I haven't been in the right mindset for it. So yeah, that's it. So have a blessed day, night, year, whatever you're doing, and stay awesome.
I took your girl last week, now I'm trying to be her man. I don't got